Island is gonna get like corrupted by the oil, and he's gonna be like a sludge monster, and that's gonna be the final boss.
I never wanted to be any good at it. I'm never getting my shell back. So what's the point?
I know somewhere in this game you can get a Dark Souls helmet. I'm wondering if we're near that, because this place is pretty dark.
If you don't fight, you will die like prey, along with the rest of this world.
Maybe I don't care.
I can't fight. It won't let me fight. Is that supposed to happen? Get off him, you varmints. Take that and that. Looks like I was just in time. Come on, Krill, up and at him. Don't wanna. Don't be like that, kiddo. We don't know when those crawlers might make a return. We gotta skedaddle. Just go without me. I'm no use to anyone. Well, that's certainly true if you're dead, so up. Alright, I get it. I'm tired too, kiddo. You ain't the only one who's been fighting a bit too long. And you better believe I got days where I feel like living ain't worth it. Shell, I had the bright idea of bringing 2 kids into this messed up mess of a world. And right now it's looking like they'll be spending their whole lives scrapping what they can off the seabed just like me. But dying now ain't gonna change that, you hear me? Living ain't always fun, maybe not even half the time, but living's what we do, it's all we can do. We pick our sad little selves up, we put on our war face, and we shuck and survive. This is a terrible pep talk. Because our stories ain't ready to end just yet. You listening, kiddo? Krill? Oh, Lord. Yeah, but what if I just die? Krill, stay with me, kiddo. Cough, cough. What happened? Oh, thank the tides. I thought you were down the drain for sure. You coughed up a lot of gunk, kiddo. Stuff's probably been feasting on your gizzards ever since we toppled down here. What do you think, Pops? Is he gonna be okay? Oh, is that why I was hearing voices? Well, I must admit my doctorate is not the medical sort, but I've seen my share of gunk infection, and it appears he's fought it off for now. I suspect he'll be just dandy if he avoids further exposure, I say. We ought to let him rest for as long as we can. Sounds good to me. There you are, kiddo. Glad to see you on your feet again. If you're able to move, we better push onwards before any beasties catch our scent. Pops went ahead a bit. I think he's got an idea where we could go next. Next? Do I really have to go with you? There's nothing I want to do, even if I make it out of here. Can I please just go back to sleep? Look, Krill, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We can't fight like you can. Ain't none of us surviving long down here without your help. It ain't right, and it ain't fair, but that's the way things are. So after we escape this mess, if you still feel like taking a sand nap, I'll do my darndest to talk you out of it then. But right now, you gotta persevere, okay? For our sake, if not for yours. Can you do that for me? Okay, I guess I could do that. I'll help you all get out of here, and then, I don't know, I guess I'll figure it out. That's all anyone can ask, kiddo. Krillionaire. The treasure with the was worthless for everything except some experimental fashion. We're truly in the boiler now, aren't we? All that effort, all that fighting, and for what? Just to end up in the drain where all damn souls come to rest. We shan't escape from this alive. We are as ships adrift, dashed across the rocks of our own ambition. So says I, Bartleby Schultz. None of y'all did anything. Like, if they had written the story where, like, I went out and got a piece of the map and got back, and while I was gone, some other people found another piece of the map, and then we, like, compared them, then I would care more about these people. But I got every single piece of the map, and then these moochers are all like, oh, don't care about us, man. You know? Is this a hard drive? Yeah, difficult to care. And that one dude calling like me names and stuff. Like, he's like, oh, you let us into this. I'm like, I didn't want any of y'all with me.
every step of the way. You've seen the fracturing of this world. Water is turning to acid around you. Lucid minds coming apart at the seams. And deep down, you understand what it means. That this world is reaching the spiral center. That apocalypse is nigh. But do you comprehend apocalypse, little crab? Can you? Certainly not. If you had truly lost hope. If you understood that this world must end. If you could hear the silence that comes afterwards. All that would remain in your mind is an endless scream. You think you've hit rock bottom, little crab? There is so much lower you can go.
Dark. Ah, you finally pulled through, I say. I suppose you're fully up to date on our predicament. You mean that the whole treasure hunt was worthless? Yeah, I heard. I wouldn't be so sure. What's that supposed to mean? It means the possibility remains that we all come out of this as rich crabs. But we shan't find out if we get devoured down here, I say. Our first order of business should be making our way to safety. Tread forward a bit, and you'll spot the ruins of Roland's barge. Meet us there, we can plan our next move, I say. Alright, I guess I haven't got any better ideas. Here goes nothing. What is this arrow? Okay. So it lights up the area. The Unfathom. Okie dokie. A light bulb. Is there another one of those things I can hit that make like a glow stick? Is this a Dark Souls game? It is a Souls-like game, yeah, in terms of gameplay. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Okay. There's a new enemy type. It's basically the mimics. Oh my god, we're really far back here. Oh my god, brick phones? Tried to dodge it. So I tried to sneak up behind it and do a power attack, but then he jumped out of the ground while I was charging the power attack and got me. And I did try to dodge the following thing, but didn't have the timing right. I don't know the timing. As is often the case, the worst part is the run. Do I want to fight it again? I don't know if I want to try again. I do. I was in a dodge. When you grabbed me, I was in a dodge. Alright, so even if you hit him before he hits you, which I did manage to do that time, it does not, like, interrupt his lunge. I've killed every enemy type so far, so I want to kill this thing. I'm wondering if I go into my shell and then, like, slowly walk up to him to bait out the first hit, if I can avoid damage from the first hit. I know the grab, you can't block that. It's you have to dodge it. Alright. God, even if you're full health, it's a one-hit kill. So, I did successfully block the opener, and I once again, I don't know when you need to dodge. I once again missed the dodge timing on the grab, and then, but that was the first time I got grabbed while I had full health, and it's still a one-hit KO. Again, I don't know when the grab is, because he comes running up to you like, and then it's like, I don't know when exactly the moment is where it says like you've been grabbed. Like there's one frame there that you have to dodge, and I haven't found it yet. Can you hide in your shell? Not for grab attacks. Grab attacks, if you're in your shell, you still get grabbed. What? Alright, I'll take it. The crazy thing is even when he was at one hit point, he could have U-turned and done the one-hit kill on me. So I was still scared, even with him bugging out. Jeez. Not on purpose, it just happened. I'm not trying to pet the fish right now. Got an ink cartridge. Alright, so that red light's over there is the pinball table. You're already here? I'm just doing my thing. Oh god, what is this? Okay, it's not a boss. I thought it was at first. That's a glyph. A cassette tape with a heel growing out of it. Oh, I think that's the disk drive or hard drive or whatever that thing is that was blocking the path to town. Oh, it's a CD-ROM. Okay, I couldn't tell when it was Alright, so we've got another exit now. Pretty great that it still has power. Cassette tape. Oh! No, why did it U-turn? Dang it! Oh, man, I haven't had that happen in a while. It's not the reason I died, but it was very disorienting. The reason I died is I, once again, failed to figure out the dodge frame for that grab. But yeah, I did the thing to, like, lock on target to it, and it did, like, a whee and just spun me around 180 degrees. Hey. Oh, dang it. I think it's a cuttlefish, but it's wearing glow bracelets. Is it quick?
It's a bouncing ball.
Cool. Nice job.
Thank you.
What? The shell broke immediately that time. Okay, there. I killed one of them fair and square. That's odd. The other time that I used the shell to block his ambush, it did not instantly delete the shell from full health. Nice to know if you survive the first grab, he doesn't just keep spamming the grab. Oh my gosh. You're not running 2 Yakult straps anymore? Honestly, it just hasn't been necessary. As long as I got one on my back, I can use the heal. It hasn't really been necessary having a second one. joystick? Like Atari or something? Hmm. My hammer broke. Closed claw. Jackpot. Oh, there's the pinball table. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the crab that had the ramen hair? She's dead? There's actually death in this game? Unless she's just taking a nap.
Many of us once hoped as you do. I know how you think. You believe if you can hold on to just one thing, one person, one item, one idea, that at the end of the world, you alone might retain something to live for.
That's the plot of Loop Hero.
But that is not how Apocalypse works.
There's a lot of death in this game. Yeah, I know, I was kidding, sorry. The joke missed.
You will climb and climb, holding on to your own belongings, barely outpacing death's rising tide, believing without reason that it will ebb before it drowns you. Until one day, it will drown someone you care for. But instead of waking up, you will find a way to justify even this. They should have known better, you will say. They would have survived had they climbed higher and faster, like me. You will repeat this lie to yourself over and over, focusing on keeping your footing as more and more of your world is taken from you. Until one day, you will slip, and those just above you will, in turn, avert their eyes as you sink.
Good talk. Lanternfish. A bioluminescent friend to light your way. 30 vitality required. Hey, I got 21. Incredible. I thought for sure it was too good to be true, but these ruins, this symbol. Wait, is that the recycling symbol on a foam packing chunk? The treasure hunt was no red herring, anything but. We're on the cusp of an ocean-shaking archaeological discovery, I say. Okay, is it a discovery that could buy me back my shell? If my hunch is correct, it can do that and more, child. These pillars are fragments of a place thought long lost to the waves. You mean the old ocean? Oh ho! So you have been paying attention. Relics from it used to show up from time to time, but they were always quickly scavenged and repurposed or locked away in private collections. I dare say, if yet unsalvaged artifacts from the old ocean are strewn about down here, imagine the going rate on those suckers these days. I can't imagine your shell's current owner being unable to part with it for a treasure like that. And the way these pillars are laid out, yes, this used to be a road. See that light in the distance? That should be the next stop on our search. Oh, I think that's an umami current. If we make it there, I can teleport out of this trench. Ahem, but you'll assist me with this research first, I hope. Yeah, whatever you say. Let's just make it there first and then we'll talk. Oh, that's one of my waypoints. I can just teleport out and leave you guys. Did you hear? Kong says there might still be a chance for me to buy my shell back. Krill, can I ask you something? I get it. My shell's not a big deal compared to everyone else's problems, but not that. I'm curious. Even after all we've been through, I still don't know a lot about you, Krill. Take your life in the tide pools, for instance. What'd you do back then? What kind of stuff did you enjoy? Nothing. Alright, if you don't want to spill your beans, no, I'm telling the truth. I think I just did nothing at all, mostly. Can we keep moving now? It's getting cold here. Sure, kiddo. He's like, I enjoyed not being with all of you crazy people. Bonk. There's a lot of foam and packing peanuts down here. It's a good thing we're not in water, or that thing would be able to swim right on over here. No, that's a mimic! I do not like those things. I realized too late and then missed the dodge again. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ah. That's Mimic, number 2. I noticed anytime you have seen a light bulb on the ground, one of those mimics are close. No, there's been more light bulbs than mimics, but yeah, they nasty. Okay. Yeah, that felt fair. It's an old Polaroid camera.